there is this man from Anambra State, an Igbo man, that always criticizes Peter Obi. Always.
I have never seen anybody who has worked closely with Tinubu having negative things to say about him. I have never. The only things I see are people who are supposed to be his political enemies, opposition politicians who are not supposed to see anything good in whatever Tinubu does, admiring him. But in contrast, majority of the people who are criticizing Peter Obi are people who have worked closely with him before.
Number one, he says he has never seen anybody that worked with Tinubu that criticized Tinubu. What is your answer to that? Have you seen anybody that worked with Tinubu that ended up criticizing him? I can give you two. There are more, but I can give you two. Number one was the deputy governor of Tinubu himself, Bokono Akerele.
Well, I think it's absolutely disgraceful what has happened in APC. Because, you see, it would seem that the whole idea in APC is that everybody should be serving one man. And if you are not ready to serve that one man, then you are out, so to speak. And that one man is the person who decides who is who, and everybody has to worship him. Everybody has to bring dues to him, and, it's not a political party. It's more like a mafia organization.
You were very close to him before now. Has he always been like that?
Yes, we were together in the Senate. We were together. We fought for the June 12, restoration of June 12, and I was his deputy. But certainly, if the way he treated me when I was his deputy governor was the way you treat somebody who's very close to you, then I'm sorry. I think it leaves much, much, much to be desired. Because I believe everybody's fed up with APC. What have they done for the people? They have impoverished the people. They have driven businesses away to other countries. So what is the benefit to the other ordinary person? People are starving. Very few people can even afford 1 square meal a day in Nigeria today.
Because a lot of people, a lot of people in Lagos have this feeling that APC is synonymous to Lagos, and Lagos is synonymous to the APC.
APC is not synonymous to Lagos, and Lagos cannot be synonymous to APC. Just because one person thinks that they have Lagos State in their pocket does not mean to say that APC is synonymous to APC. People are being cheated of their rights in Lagos State. Elections are being rigged shamefully. And the powers that be are in fact acquiescing in whatever is happening.
If there is anybody that should know who Tinubu is Bokono Akerele. Bokono Akerele was one person that worked with Tinubu, that criticized Tinubu after Tinubu left office. That's one. Two, today you have somebody called Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola. He was one of the commissioners for Tinubu when Tinubu was governor of Lagos State. Rauf Aregbesola has come out to expose critical things that many Nigerians know. Many Nigerians may not know, right? But he has come out to say them, and they are not good things. There are others, but I will just leave you with those two, Ichaka. But here's the thing. Do you want Peter Obi to descend into the arena of godfatherism? Is that what you want? You want Peter Obi to descend into the arena of godfatherism? Look at what Tinubu is doing today. Baba Sokwe Kresi. Hear the recent video of the chief of staff, where he said, he almost lost his job because somebody had an opinion because Desmond Elliot had an opinion, a legitimate opinion. Somebody misbehaved as the speaker, and the people did the right thing by impeaching that speaker. But just because Tinubu was behind that person, Tinubu forced the whole State House of Assembly of Lagos to backtrack. Is that democracy or godfatherism? Is that what you want Peter Obi to start doing? Peter Obi would rather change his political party than change his principle. Winston Churchill said that some people change their political party because of their principles. He said, but there are others who change their principles because of political parties. Now, Peter Obi belongs to the first one. He will not change his principles because of political parties. He would rather change the political party. Peter Obi is not godfatherism material. He has never been one. He will never be one. If you like, make it pepper now. But here is why I feel that una body the pepper una, particularly when it concerns this Peter Obi. And Nigerians, take note of this point. Very, very important. Anybody you see that claims he is from Anambra State and that Peter Obi did not do well, check that person. That person is an OG. OG na. OG Eve. That's what that person is. Then you'll ask me, who is an OG? An OG is a person, a political jobber, who gets close to people in power so they can benefit from inflated contracts and stolen money. Is an OG. A person who is a political jobber, he wants to get close to persons in government so he can benefit from inflated contract, hyperinflated contract, or stolen money. So because they got close to Peter Obi when Peter Obi was governor, but Peter Obi was not for that. Peter Obi was for what? Cutting down cost of governance. So all of those people who were benefiting from inflated contracts, do you expect them to be happy? I don't expect them to be happy. Peter Obi came and kicked out corruption. Do you expect those people who are used to benefiting from stolen money to be happy? Of course they will not be happy. Those are the people you see coming out to criticize Peter Obi today. The majority of persons who want good governance, they are the ones praising him. So as a Nigerian, when you hear people like this man criticize Peter Obi, don't make a mistake to think that they are criticizing Peter Obi out of the genuineness of their heart. Now the money where they not see during Peter Obi time, the contract, inflated contract where they not get during Peter Obi time, now him they pepper them for body. If you see the way they are talking, you will know it. The venom, the pain, the anger with which they speak, you will know it. In Nigeria today, come on. In Nigeria today, if anybody don't know what Peter Obi do, that Onitsha road, between that Asaba bridge to that place where you branch to Owerri, Imo State, we knew how that place used to be. And we knew what Peter Obi did. If nobody knows, if nobody can remember anything, they should remember that one. But let's even leave that one aside. Let's talk about Nigeria. Because we are comparing Peter Obi and Tinubu. Look at all the challenges, all of them, that we are facing today as a country. Insecurity, poor economy, unemployment, weak naira, high cost of living, high cost of electricity, high cost of school fees, high cost of data, high cost of everything, poor road network, poor infrastructure, poor health care, poor educational system, all of these problems. There's one thing that connects all of them. What is that one thing? Corruption. If you take out corruption from oil and gas, you take out corruption from NNPC, in 1 year, we'll be buying fuel for 300 naira per liter. They were talking about, the devaluation of the naira was necessary. The unification of the FX window was necessary. That's what they tell you. And the excuse they give is that there was round tripping, there was naira arbitrage, there was this, there was that. Black market, people would take money from the white market and then they will go and round trip it in the black market. When they give you this excuse, one thing they don't tell you and they don't want you to know is that, do the security agencies not know the people that are doing such round tripping? Can the security agencies not stop the round tripping? All that was happening in there, in that FX regime, was corruption. And that corruption, if you take that corruption out, naira can be 500 naira to $1 today. And things will be cheaper. And the equipment that you need to bring into Nigeria to cause industrialization will be cheaper to buy. Nigerians will be able to set up factories with less money. We'll be producing now, not consuming. Many people don't know, and the APC and Tinubu regime will not tell you, that the reason why we are a consumption economy is because people cannot set up factories. Number one, government will not give them grants. Even when they say they are giving grants, those grants are stolen. In fact, that one is another video. There was a time when they said, 50,000 to 1,000 businesses. That money, he entered somebody's pocket. They will say they are giving grants. You go to the website to register. The website is, they will tell you application is closed. Next thing, you start seeing people's name. That's how they did with social investment register. Did you see anywhere it was announced that people should register for that social investment register? Do you see anywhere? No. They will tell you they are giving you grants. But that grant is to pay back some of their cronies. So those ones will just compile list of names, many of them real, many more of them not real, just to collect the money in bulk and nobody receives it at the end. That's the kind of grant they give, a corruption-laden grant. But in this Tinubu regime, they will not even give the grant. And then the naira that is supposed to be strong enough so that people who are able to hustle funds can use it to do 3-4 times more. They devalued it. So if you have 1 million naira now, what you could have bought, right? You now need 4 times, 10 times that 1 million naira to buy it. And that 10 times that 1 million naira, that 10 million, is very, very hard to get because the economy is weak. That's one thing that the Tinubu administration has done to Nigeria. And all of it is traced back to corruption in the FX window. If you go to the oil and gas, corruption in there. Go to insecurity, corruption in there. The reason why the kidnappers, the bandits, the terrorists, the reason why they are having a field day is corruption. Those who are given the money to secure Nigeria have turned insecurity into a business. And a government, a president that loves his people will focus on exposing the corruption in the security sector. But did Tinubu do that? No. Rather, he's pampering them. Everything is linked to corruption. Roads are awarded and re-awarded every year. Somebody was arguing with me one time on a live stream. I was telling me, it takes 4 years to build 1 kilometer of road. I asked the person a simple question and he ran away, pretended as if his network was bad. If it takes one man 10 days to finish one job, if you want that job to be done in 10 days, what do you do? If it takes, I'll make it clearer. If it takes one company 3 years to finish 100 kilometers of road. If you want that 100 kilometers of road to be completed in 1 year, what do? You break that contract into 6 different sections. Get 6 different companies. Different companies. We're not talking about 6 different companies that are subsidiary of one company. 6 different companies with 6 different capacity to carry out the project simultaneously. So that way you will execute 1 kilometer of road in what? In 6 months. If you take out the corruption. Is that what we are saying? In fact, quite the opposite. You have a 15 trillion naira project given to one company, high tech, that is a subsidiary of Shaguri, without due process, without competitive bidding, against Nigeria's procurement laws. Corruption, that's what we're talking about. And we know from newspaper headlines, right, from reports that Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu, sits on the board of some of the Shaguri subsidiaries. Conflict of interests. Corruption. Then you wonder why roads are awarded and re-awarded. They are not finished. They keep constructing. And they are very quick to hold on to the excuse. Go around Nigeria. It's a construction site. It's a construction site. Oga, it's not today that Nigeria has been a construction site. That construction site, gong, is what they are using to steal the money. So that it's a construction site should not excite anybody. They don't finish them. Do you know how long there has been construction going on in Benin, Warri Road? Do you know how long there has been construction going on in Okene, Auchi, Benin Road? If not construction, the construction has always been going on. But they keep constructing. What they are supposed to give to 10 different companies, they will give it to one company with 10 subsidiaries, with one capacity. And they will deliberately delay the project, siphon bulk of that contract, inflated contract, and benefit themselves and their cronies. That's what they have been doing. So if you look at the poor road infrastructure, take the Abuja, and I keep saying it, Abuja Kaduna is under construction. One road that used to be very, very pristine is now under construction. From Kaduna up, you can say, okay, it's good. But if you take Abuja to Lokoja, Lokoja to Okene, then you now split Okene to Auchi, Auchi to Benin, Benin to Warri, or you take Okene to Ekiti, Ekiti to Oshun, Oshun to Ibadan. That road is terrible. Or you take Okene to Okbela, Okbela to what's this place now? I'm forgetting it to, and I was just there a few days ago. Then from there you go to Onichugbo, and then you now join. Roads are bad. So you now wonder, so what is going on? What is going on? There are construction sites, yes. But what is going on? Corruption. Our healthcare sector, the same thing. They will allocate 30 billion, 300 billion for healthcare. What gets to them? 3 million, 36 million. What happened to the remaining money? They don't siphon them. Corruption, the same thing with our educational system. Now, if you ask these people, to be honest, if you want to fix one thing, to fix Nigeria, what is that one thing? They won't tell you. Because they know if they tell you, then Tinubu will have no business being president of Nigeria. What is that one thing? Corruption. Now tell me, between Peter Obi and Tinubu, who do you think, in your honest opinion, will fix or stop corruption in Nigeria? Who do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Because that will determine how we come out, whether we come out or not to vote in 2027. And then it will determine how we also vote. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.